everyone. In my healing practice, one of the questions I get asked frequently is, what is my life purpose? What am I here for? And it's a really wonderful self-inquiry question. What is this life all about? And when we're in times of trials and tribulations and the world is in quite a chaotic time currently, you know, we do have more meaningful questions about life that tend to start to surface. And it's good to have some tools available to start accessing some of those answers. So one of the tools that I've used for many years now is called Numerology, because I am fascinated with energy. I'm absolutely fascinated with how everything has a frequency. You know, every sound, every musical note can be measured numerically. So don't get put off if you have a self-belief system that says, I'm no good at numbers, I can't do numbers. You can seriously do this very, very, very simple workings out. If I can do it, anyone can do it. It's really, really simple. And if you get stuck, just ask me and I'll help you out for sure. Okay, so everybody's born at a specific time and a specific date. And the numbers of our birth date hold a certain frequency that is absolutely and uniquely to us. If you know the time you're born, even identical twins are born some seconds or minutes apart. So therefore, everybody has a unique soul signature. You have a unique frequency, a unique sound that you are the only one on this planet makes, in the same way as your unique thumbprint or iris print. You also sound different from the numbers that the time you made entry into this planet. So it's just fascinating. You know, on one level, it can actually, if you delve into it enough, give you the answers to those questions about what's my natural disposition? What am I really good at? What gifts have I been born with? What are the kind of challenges I might face in my life? And on one level it's that, and another level it's just fun to see if some of these things actually work out for you. So let's have a look, shall we? It's very easy. So the first thing is, if you actually take the day you were born, so we want the actual date you were born, but not the whole thing, just the day. So I was born on the 31st. A lot of the numerology frequencies are all around the numbers 1 to 9, and everything boils down to a 1 to 9 number. And each of those 1 to 9 numbers holds specific vibrational essences. And for me, what I would do there for 31st, I obviously know that's a 3 plus a 1. So 3 plus 1 is 4. So I'm therefore going to look at the qualities that actually come with a 4 vibration. And they match me completely. So try that for yourself. This gives you information about yourself and other people. Maybe there's some family members or friends out there and you're like, I don't get that particular trait you've got. Well, you know, if they've been born under a certain frequency, they're not going to be able to change that just to suit what you need from them. That's actually who they are. So for me, if I know somebody's a specific number, I'm like, what is that trait there? And I think, oh, that's who they are. It invokes more compassionate action a lot of times. And therefore it's more understanding, more allowing of people and loving people for who they are. You know, vibration and frequency is around us all the time. If we take, you know, I know some people say, oh, well, that number's better than that number, and this number's a master number, and that's better than that one. None of this is about better than. It's really, really not. It's just about frequency. And the more you can get to know what frequency you are playing? What song are you in this universe, in this complete orchestra of life? Then obviously sometimes some of your notes are going to suit other people more than others. Sometimes you'll just be in a room and people are not comfortable, or you're not comfortable with someone just because of the actual song that they're playing. You know what music's like. Most people love music, but there's particular genres that they don't like, that jar them. It's the same with us. You know, we are so eclectic. We're so amazing. Humanity has so much to give and so much to learn about. And so, oh God, it's just amazing. And our celebration of differences, you know, our uniquenesses are really there to be celebrated rather than defended against. But hey ho, that's a whole other video sometime. I've stood in front of this beautiful yellow Rebecca today because, do you like this? You want to put anything in the comments field below, I will get back to you. Just comment in there, do you like it? So, out of the colours I'm wearing today in this flower, which one do you like best? Do you like the yellow? Do you like the green? What about the pink? Blues, white? What's your favourite? Just think into that. Ask yourself, what's your favourite? Okay, so normally people know, oh, I like that, I don't like that. Yes, this, I'm more of a blue person, I really like the pink. So it's an individual choice about which frequency today you're resonating with, which frequency you may need. Now, in terms of which one vibrates at the lowest level, it's the yellow. The next vibration is beyond yellow is pink and green. The one after that is the light blue and the deeper blue and the white. So it's really, really interesting. This one I feel today is the brightest, the strongest. It's saying, woo, look at me. And yet it's the lowest frequency out of all the colours I represent today. I wanted to point that one out specifically because sometimes our human brains are trained in comparison, in competition, in better than, in worse than, in less than, in more than. And frequencies are no such thing. You need lots of different types of frequencies to create harmony. And that's what this chaotic time on this planet, here and now, is about. It's about how we actually align our own frequencies to each other to produce one harmony, one higher note, one complete family on this earth. And one of the ways of doing that is to actually own and take responsibility for the one that you are. So have some fun with this numerology. Find out first of all what your actual birthday is. So mine's the 31st. So for me, as I was saying earlier, it's 3 + 1 = 4. So you can Google, you know, what is the meaning of the life, you know, my birthday? What is the numerology wise? So just put in there numerology, meaning of number 4, birthday. And it'll give you some really interesting information. I can't wait for you to tell me and share with me what actually that means and if it resonates. Now, the second group of numbers I wanted to talk to you about today is what we call life purpose numbers. It's sometimes called life pathway numbers. It's the same thing. It's kind of like, you know, what spiritual qualities or what general qualities have I been born with? What am I supposed to do with those? What are my strengths? What are my limitations? What is that? And you can Google that in the same way, life purpose number or life pathway number. And all you do for that is you add all of the numbers up. So you take, first of all, basically, my birthday is the 31st of the 1st, 1961. Okay, so as an example, 3, 1, add those up, you know I'm a 4. Okay, So January is the first month, it's number 1. So I've got a beautiful red kite that's just come up to circle above us this morning. Just bringing that one in. So that would be number 1. So obviously if your birthday is in September, that would be a number 9. Yeah? If your birthday was December, that would be a 12. So you would go 1 plus 2. Yeah? Equals 3. So it comes down to a 3. All of these numbers need to come down to the single digits 1 to 9. So for me, 31st, 3 plus 1 is 4. January is the first month, 1. And then it's 1961. So I would need to do 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 1, which is 17. So I would say that equals 17. And then I need to bring that down again because it's still double digits. So do 1 plus 7 equals 8. So my birth year is an 8. My month is 1. Birthday is 4. So they all add up to 13. And then I add 1 plus 3 equals 4. So not only have I got a 4 as the day I was born on, it's also my whole life purpose number. So I'm going to kind of pay attention to the number 4s more because it's not just turned up once on my chart. It's turned up, well, twice in the end result, but also there's an 8 in there, which is 2 lots of 4. So interesting times, interesting numbers. As long as you can add up, you can do this. So just as an example again, 31st, 3 plus 1 is 4. What numerical value has the month that you were born in? Mine is 1 because it's January, 1. So there I've got my 4 plus 1. And then what is the date? What's my year? 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 1. And yes, that does mean I'm going to be 60 next January, guys. And I am an Aquarian. Surprise, surprise! Celebrations next year coming up. Yay! So that's a 17. 7 plus 1 comes to an 8. So I've got my 4, my 1 and my 8. So 8, 9, 13 all together. Then 1 plus 3 equals 4. So find out what your number is. Please comment below. Let me know if I can intuitively tune in with you with a little bit more plumping into what that individual number is, then I'll let you know. It'll be great to have conversations about this particular thing. Do work it out. Let me know if you need any help with that. And then Google the meaning. You know, I'd be here for a very long time going through all the different meanings. Just Google that and see whichever resonates the most for you. Whichever does resonate really well with you. Just be okay, you know, be really okay about being that. You know, we don't have to live, like I've often said, by anyone else's agenda. I mean, really start to, you know, this higher fifth dimensional invitation that's here now on Earth is about finding our own answers to our own questions about who we are and being comfortable to live our whole dynamic, wonderful potential self. So having an easy, fun access to some of that information might just be what you need today. So have fun with that. Next week, I'm going to actually do a short video on your name and how letters convert to numbers and how your actual name that you were born with, whether you like it or not, or you've changed it or not, the birth name that you were actually born with, or the first 6 months of your life that you had, how that has an interesting dynamic effect on who you are today. Okay, guys, lots of love. Mwah. See you soon. Bye.